Good morning, everybody. The Rev here. It's time for a cup of coffee with Jesus. I pray you're well this morning. I have a question for you. Is your church or your gathering or your ministry, is it a cult? Does it have cultish type tendencies? These are questions that we need to ask. And I go to the Word for this. This is something I did a year ago, but the Lord showed me a totally different context on it this morning. And it's Luke 6. Verse 39, 40, and 41. And it's this red letter words, this is Jesus speaking. And he also spoke a parable to them. A blind man cannot guide a blind man, can he? Will they not both fall into a pit? A pupil is not above his teacher, but everyone after he has been fully trained will be like his teacher. Why do you look at the speck that is in your brother's eyes? Do you not notice the log that is in your own eye? So what the Lord showed me this morning in this, I was like, oh, he's not above his teacher, but everyone after he has been fully trained will be like his teacher. Now you could take this in two contexts. You could take it as like, I'm going to be trained up, and I'm going to be like Jesus. That's the best context. That is the context. That's what it should be. But are you being trained up by somebody that doesn't want you going outside your church for information? They don't want to be, they say, they have good reasons why, and some of them are valid. But the number one reason that they don't want you going outside of the four walls of your organization, your church, your ministry, even your denomination, is because it's control. And control leads to cultish type behavior. Does your church leader, does he have accountability? Does he have accountability members, a wide range of accountability members? And what I mean is he responsible to other people? Is he responsible outside of his organization? Key indicator. If they're not held responsible and don't have accountability teams built up outside of their church structure, that's a key indicator that it's cultish. Might not be a cult, but that's cultish type behavior. You know, Jesus wants you to be like him and not like an organization or a denomination. He wants you to be like him. The draw is always and forever will be Jesus. And it's Jesus that we work our lives to be like Jesus. We're forgiven by Jesus. He paid the ultimate price for us to be reconciled to the Father. But Jesus' words is like, I don't do these things